Have you ever felt like your emotions control you rather than the other way around? Moments where a single thought or feeling spirals into frustration, anxiety, or regret. Buddhist wisdom teaches that the mind holds immense power over our experiences. As the Buddha once said, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This simple yet profound truth highlights how our thoughts shape our emotions, decisions, and, ultimately, our lives. Mastering your emotions isn't about suppressing them. It's about understanding them, guiding them, and using them to build a more peaceful and balanced life. Emotional control isn't just about avoiding conflicts or stress in the moment. It's about shaping your future by choosing how you respond to the present. Think about how often impulsive reactions lead to regret or unnecessary suffering. A single moment of anger can damage relationships, while a mindful response can foster connection and understanding. Learning to navigate emotions with wisdom allows you to create a life filled with clarity, inner strength, and peace. In this video, we'll explore 10 transformative lessons from Buddhism that will help you gain control over your emotions and approach life's challenges with resilience. These insights will empower you to handle stress, anxiety, and conflict in a way that nurtures both your inner well-being and your relationships with others. Imagine encountering a stressful situation, whether at work, home, or in daily life, and instead of feeling overwhelmed, you remain calm and composed. Picture yourself facing uncertainty with confidence rather than fear. These aren't just ideal scenarios, they are achievable with the right mindset and practice. Beyond emotional stability, these teachings also enhance overall well-being. Scientific studies show that managing emotions effectively can reduce anxiety, stress, and even physical health issues. Additionally, cultivating mindfulness and emotional awareness improves decision-making, allowing you to respond to situations with wisdom rather than impulse. As we go through these 22 lessons, you'll gain practical tools to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Challenges that once seemed overwhelming will become stepping stones for growth. Moments of stress will transform into opportunities for deeper understanding. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to emotional mastery, one that will help you not just survive, but truly thrive. Embrace these teachings, and you'll find yourself moving toward a life of greater peace, clarity, and fulfillment. Tip 1. Embrace mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't just a trendy concept, it's a deeply transformative practice rooted in Buddhist teachings. At its core, mindfulness is about being fully present, completely engaged in the here and now without distraction or judgment. It means observing your thoughts and emotions without becoming consumed by them. Our minds have a tendency to dwell on the past or race toward the future, often getting caught up in regrets and anxieties. But life isn't happening in those places, it's happening right now. Mindfulness teaches us to anchor ourselves in the present, experiencing each moment as it truly is rather than how we wish it to be. How can this practice be applied in daily life? Picture yourself in a stressful work meeting. Instead of reacting impulsively to a frustrating comment, you pause, take a deep breath, and observe your emotions before responding. This moment of awareness allows for a more thoughtful and composed reaction, potentially shifting the entire conversation. Similarly, when faced with an overwhelming workload, mindfulness helps you focus on one task at a time, reducing stress and improving productivity. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine is easier than you might think. Start with just a few minutes of meditation, paying attention to your breath or bodily sensations. Throughout the day, practice being fully present in simple activities, whether it's eating a meal, walking outside, or listening to someone speak. Instead of letting your mind drift, engage fully in the experience, noticing the details you might normally overlook. The benefits of mindfulness extend far beyond momentary calm. It significantly reduces stress, enhances focus, and sharpens mental clarity, making you more efficient and productive. It also strengthens emotional resilience, helping you manage difficult emotions and preventing anxiety or negativity from taking over. Moreover, mindfulness deepens your connections with others by fostering genuine presence, improving communication, and encouraging compassionate responses in relationships. By weaving mindfulness into your everyday life, you'll notice a profound shift in the way you experience the world. Stressors lose their grip, distractions become easier to manage, and life's simple moments become more meaningful. This practice isn't about escaping reality, it's about fully embracing it, allowing you to cultivate a life of clarity, balance, and fulfillment. Tip 2. Accept the flow of change. Buddhism presents impermanence as its fundamental doctrine, which shows how everything in the world keeps shifting its state. The realization of impermanence provides an important freedom in life, although it might appear alarming initially. Upon clearly recognizing that everything around us is constantly changing, our feelings and situations alongside those who surround us, we can free ourselves from attempting to hold on to impossible eternal things. Adopting an understanding of impermanence enables people to handle day-to-day life with steady emotional equilibrium. Most of our suffering stems from our inability to accept alteration because we fight against it. People tend to maintain relationships, jobs, along with emotions, with the mindset they will persist indefinitely. Accepting that every aspect of life exists for a short time allows us to move with life instead of fighting against it. People experience overwhelming emotions when they lose their jobs during unexpected transitions. But recognizing these moments as inevitable life phases allows them to pursue new, hopeful directions rather than feel defeated. The application of this wisdom becomes powerful when you say to yourself, "Today will also fade away." The recognition that all feelings are temporary allows you to stay out of negative thinking during tough times. Understanding this truth converts positive times into moments for extensive appreciation, because everything within life exists as part of continuous change. The understanding of impermanence enables us to cherish people for who they presently are, instead of holding on to outdated versions of them or worrying about their future transformations. We should accept the development and changes happening to those we love, because this mentality aids deeper comprehension between people. The understanding of life's impermanence operates as protection against excessive ambition regarding success and personal happiness. Life becomes more enjoyable when we understand that everything comes with an expiration date without fearing the natural changes that will occur. Through the approach, we learn to view life like flowing water while developing graceful adaptations to whatever occurs. Our daily lives will become less burdened with unnecessary pain, and we gain emotional flexibility after adopting this way of thinking. We welcome changes in life while using wisdom together with peace to navigate challenges and increase our appreciation for every passing day. Tip 3. Cultivate a heart of compassion. The practice of compassion functions as a living path in Buddhism. The term encompasses both the genuine understanding of somebody's agony and the strong resolve to help them alleviate their distress. Compassion exceeds simple empathy, since it enables us to both experience emotions of others and take action to showcase kindness while developing ties across human connections. Handling compassion through self-development allows us to comfort those we meet in life because it generates deep peace inside our hearts. Buddhist philosophy bases its teachings on compassion, since this practice helps eliminate the concept of isolation from others. The pain experienced by others remains connected to our own experiences when we make this realization which creates profound understanding of our unity. A thorough understanding that everyone deals with burdens makes us judge others less often while encouraging patience before offering kindness despite challenging circumstances. Simply listening attentively is the most basic approach to develop compassion. Pay attention to others beyond your reply, because this helps you develop a vivid understanding of their messages. Avoid immediately offering guidance or reciting your comparable circumstances when someone reveals their distress. You should dedicate yourself to their matter without interruption. Such seemingly minor behavior generates healing opportunities, which build connections beyond verbal communication capacities. People develop compassion through different forms of everyday kindness. Motivated compassion emerges from ordinary everyday interactions, which involve friendly greetings towards strangers and helping workmates and maintaining composure through challenging moments. The smallest compassionate actions will generate significant impacts on those they touch while benefiting our emotional state. Independent scientific research demonstrates that kindness-based actions lessen stress while simultaneously boosting happiness levels, together with enhancing satisfaction with life. Truly compassionate behavior must encompass both help for others as well as self-compassion. Most individuals display compassion toward other people while maintaining a critical attitude toward themselves. Show compassion toward yourself when you fail, rather than criticize your own actions. You ought to address yourself with sympathy, which matches what you show to your closest companions. Understand that imperfect humanity is natural, so grant yourself forgiveness to develop. Your daily life begins to transform after adopting compassion, because your relationships with others and your personal world experience fundamental changes. Your reactions become matured through patience and understanding as you develop a profound awareness of connection to others. When we nurture compassion in ourselves, it creates positive effects on both our interpersonal bonds and inner self, which leads to a more peaceful and gratifying way of life. Tip 4. Make meditation a daily habit. Meditation is not just a practice, it is a gateway to inner peace, clarity, and emotional mastery. In Buddhism, meditation is a fundamental tool for self-discovery, helping individuals cultivate awareness, develop emotional resilience, and achieve a deep sense of balance. When practiced regularly, meditation does more than provide temporary relief from stress. It reshapes the way you experience the world, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. There are many forms of meditation, each offering unique benefits. Mindfulness meditation is one of the most well-known techniques. It involves focusing on your breath, bodily sensations, or an object, while simply observing your thoughts without judgment. This practice trains your mind to remain present, reducing distractions and helping you engage with life more fully. Instead of being lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future, mindfulness anchors you in the present moment, where life is truly happening. Loving kindness meditation, metta, is a powerful practice for developing compassion and emotional warmth. By silently repeating kind and positive affirmations, first for yourself, then for loved ones, and eventually for all living beings, you cultivate a heart of genuine goodwill. This practice is particularly effective in softening anger, healing emotional wounds, and fostering a deep sense of connection with others. Concentration meditation involves focusing on a single point, such as a mantra, an image, or even a candle flame. In a world filled with distractions, this practice strengthens your ability to focus and think clearly. By training your mind to concentrate, you develop a calm and steady presence that allows you to handle stressful situations with composure. Insight meditation, vipassana, goes beyond relaxation. It aims at deep self-awareness. Through careful observation of thoughts and emotions, you begin to understand their impermanent nature. This realization helps you detach from negative thought patterns, allowing you to respond to life with wisdom rather than react impulsively. The impact of meditation on emotional well-being is profound. Regular practice reduces stress, calms anxiety, and enhances your ability to regulate emotions. Instead of being swept away by anger or frustration, meditation allows you to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. It also promotes mental clarity, helping you make better decisions in daily life. Integrating meditation into your routine doesn't require hours of practice. Just 10 minutes a day can create noticeable changes. A short morning meditation can set a peaceful tone for the day ahead, while an evening session can help you release stress and cultivate gratitude. Even incorporating mindfulness into daily activities, such as eating, walking, or simply breathing, can have lasting benefits. By committing to regular meditation, you transform not only your internal world, but also how you interact with the external world. You become less reactive, more centered, and better equipped to handle life's ups and downs. Over time, meditation cultivates a deep and lasting sense of tranquility, making each day feel more balanced and fulfilling. Tip 5. Master the art of detachment. Detachment is one of the most powerful yet often misunderstood teachings in Buddhism. Many people assume that detachment means withdrawing from life, suppressing emotions, or becoming indifferent to others. But in reality, detachment is not about rejecting experiences. It's about engaging fully with life while remaining free from unhealthy clinging. It allows you to love deeply, work passionately, and pursue goals without letting your happiness depend on specific outcomes. At the core of detachment is the recognition that everything in life is temporary. People, possessions, emotions, successes, and failures. Suffering arises when we hold on too tightly to things that are bound to change. When we pin our happiness on external conditions, such as wealth, relationships, or recognition, we set ourselves up for disappointment because nothing lasts forever. Detachment does not mean we stop valuing these things. It means we learn to appreciate them without being controlled by them. To cultivate detachment, start by observing your attachments. Notice how your emotions fluctuate based on external circumstances. Do you feel uneasy when things don't go as planned? Do you get frustrated when someone doesn't behave the way you expect? These are signs of attachment. Simply becoming aware of these patterns is the first step toward freeing yourself from them. Another way to practice detachment is by reflecting on impermanence. Everything you own, every relationship you cherish, and even your own body will change with time. This is not meant to be a depressing thought. It's a liberating one. When you accept that everything is temporary, you begin to enjoy life as it is, rather than constantly worrying about what might be lost. One of the most practical ways to embrace detachment is to focus on the process rather than the outcome. Whether in your career, relationships, or personal goals, shift your attention to the present moment rather than obsessing over results. If you're always fixated on success, you'll never truly enjoy the journey. But when you learn to detach from the outcome, you find joy in simply doing your best, knowing that results will take care of themselves. Detachment also applies to material possessions. The more we own, the more we tend to worry about losing. Consider simplifying your life by letting go of unnecessary belongings. When you declutter your surroundings, you also declutter your mind. This small practice reinforces the habit of releasing attachment, making it easier to embrace change in other areas of life. Another powerful tool for practicing detachment is meditation. By observing your thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, you train yourself to experience life without clinging. Mindfulness meditation, in particular, helps you see that emotions, whether joy, sadness, anger, or fear are temporary. When you understand this, you stop reacting impulsively and instead respond with wisdom. Applying detachment in everyday life can profoundly shift your emotional state. Suppose you're worried about losing your job. Rather than living in fear, focus on doing your best each day and trust that even if change comes, you will adapt. If a relationship ends, instead of drowning in sorrow, remind yourself that life constantly evolves and that new connections and experiences await. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. You become less reactive, more adaptable, and more at peace with life's inevitable ups and downs. By embracing detachment, you learn to walk through life with an open heart and a steady mind, appreciating each moment without being weighed down by fear or expectation. Tip 6. Focus on the present moment. One of the greatest causes of unhappiness is our tendency to dwell on the past or worry about the future. The mind constantly replays old regrets or anxiously predicts what's to come. But in doing so, we miss the only moment that truly exists, the present. Buddhism teaches that focusing on the here and now is the key to reducing stress, enhancing happiness, and living a more fulfilling life. When you fully embrace the present, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. Regrets lose their grip because the past cannot be changed. Future anxieties fade because worrying about what hasn't happened yet is pointless. True peace is found in immersing yourself in this moment, right now. But how can you train your mind to stay present? One of the simplest and most effective methods is mindful breathing. Your breath is always with you, and by focusing on it, you create an anchor for your awareness. Whenever your mind starts drifting, gently bring your attention back to the inhale and exhale. Feel the air entering your lungs, the rise and fall of your chest. This small practice can instantly calm your thoughts and ground you in the present. Another technique is to engage your senses. What do you see around you? What sounds are filling the air? Can you feel the warmth of the sun on your skin or the texture of the objects around you? Engaging your senses keeps your mind connected to the present moment, preventing it from wandering aimlessly. Single tasking is another powerful habit. In a world obsessed with multitasking, we often rush through life without truly experiencing it. Try focusing on one task at a time. If you're eating, savor the flavors and textures. If you're walking, notice the movement of your body and the rhythm of your steps. When you fully engage with what you're doing, even the simplest tasks become more enjoyable. To remind yourself to stay present, you can use small cues throughout the day. Set an alarm on your phone labeled "Be Present." Place a meaningful object on your desk that serves as a mindfulness reminder. Every time you see it, take a deep breath and refocus on the now. Another essential practice is mindfulness meditation. Setting aside even 5 minutes daily to observe your thoughts without judgment can significantly improve your ability to stay present. With time, mindfulness stops being just an exercise. It becomes a way of living. Even routine activities can be transformed into moments of mindfulness. Washing dishes, drinking tea, or even commuting can become mindfulness practices when done with full attention. Instead of rushing through them, slow down and immerse yourself in the experience. Applying present moment awareness to everyday situations can bring remarkable changes. If you find yourself overwhelmed at work, take a mindful breath to center yourself before responding. If you're with a loved one, put your phone away and truly listen. By fully engaging with each moment, you deepen your connections, improve your mental clarity, and bring more joy into your life. Ultimately, focusing on the present moment isn't just a technique, it's a way to truly live. When you let go of unnecessary worries and regrets, life stops feeling like a series of obligations and starts becoming an unfolding journey of peace, awareness, and appreciation. Tip 7. Control your breath. Breath is more than just a function of survival. It is a powerful tool that can shape your emotions, calm your mind, and bring you into a state of balance. In Buddhist teachings, breath control is deeply connected to mindfulness and emotional regulation. Modern science confirms this, showing that by mastering your breath, you can directly influence your nervous system and improve your overall well-being. Think about how your breathing changes with your emotions. When you're anxious or angry, your breath becomes rapid and shallow. When you're relaxed, your breathing is slow and deep. This connection means that by consciously controlling your breath, you can reverse engineer your emotional state, transforming stress into calmness, fear into confidence, and frustration into clarity. Breathing exercises for emotional regulation. One of the simplest yet most effective techniques is deep breathing. Take a slow, deep inhale through your nose, allowing your lungs to fill completely and your belly to expand. Hold the breath for a moment, then exhale slowly through your nose or mouth. Repeat this a few times, and you'll notice a sense of calm washing over you. Deep breathing activates the body's relaxation response, reducing stress and anxiety in an instant. Another powerful method is the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 7 seconds, and exhale slowly for 8 seconds. This structured breathing pattern helps regulate oxygen and carbon dioxide levels in your body, promoting a deep sense of calm. It's especially useful when dealing with anxiety before stressful events, or even as a tool to help you fall asleep faster. The link between breath and emotions. Your breathing is directly tied to your nervous system. When you're under stress, your body enters fight or flight mode, causing rapid, shallow breathing. But when you breathe slowly and deeply, your body activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode, lowering stress hormones, slowing your heart rate, and creating a sense of inner peace. For example, if you find yourself in an argument or a stressful situation, taking just a few deep breaths before responding can prevent emotional reactions from taking over. By calming your breath, you allow your mind to regain clarity, helping you react thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Even beyond moments of stress, breath control is a powerful preventive tool. Starting and ending your day with just a few minutes of mindful breathing can build long-term emotional resilience. Over time, this practice rewires your mind, making it easier to stay calm and focused even in the face of life's challenges. Transform your life through breath. Breath control is not just a stress management technique, it is a doorway to a more balanced and centered life. By incorporating these simple breathing exercises into your daily routine, you will develop greater emotional stability, improved mental clarity, and a deeper sense of peace. Your breath is always with you, ready to guide you back to calmness and presence. Learn to use it, and you will unlock one of the most powerful tools for personal transformation. Tip 9. Cultivate patience. Patience is more than just waiting. It is a profound strength that brings peace, resilience, and wisdom into your life. In Buddhism, patience is not merely enduring difficult situations, but embracing them with a calm and accepting mind. It teaches us that life unfolds at its own pace, and resisting this natural flow only leads to frustration and suffering. When we cultivate patience, we develop the ability to navigate challenges with grace, respond to difficulties with clarity, and experience life with a deeper sense of peace. The power of patience in Buddhist wisdom. Buddhism views patience as a crucial step toward wisdom and spiritual growth. The teachings emphasize that impatience often stems from a restless mind, one that constantly seeks instant results, immediate answers, or quick success. However, True progress, whether in personal growth, relationships, or achievements, requires time and persistence. Patience also fosters compassion. When we understand that others, like us, are struggling with their own challenges, we become more forgiving and less reactive. Instead of getting frustrated with people's mistakes or shortcomings, we learn to approach them with kindness and understanding. How to develop patience. 1. Observe nature's pace. Nature teaches patience effortlessly. Watch how a tree grows, slowly, steadily, without rushing, yet reaching great heights over time. The seasons change, rivers carve mountains, and flowers bloom, all in their own time. Observing these natural processes can serve as a powerful reminder that growth and transformation cannot be forced. 2. Transform. Waiting into practice. Waiting in line, sitting in traffic, or experiencing delays are everyday frustrations. Instead of letting these moments trigger impatience, use them as opportunities to practice patience. Take deep breaths, focus on the present, or engage in silent reflection. These small moments of mindful patience add up, making you more resilient in larger challenges. 3. Set realistic expectations. Much of our impatience comes from expecting things to happen faster than they naturally do. Whether it's personal progress, achieving goals, or dealing with others, unrealistic expectations often lead to disappointment. Accept that good things take time, and you will experience far less frustration and more peace. 4. Reframe challenges as growth opportunities. Instead of seeing difficulties as obstacles, view them as teachers. Every delay, hardship, or setback is an opportunity to strengthen your patience. The more you train yourself to accept challenges with an open mind, the less power they have over your emotions. 5. Be patient with yourself. Personal growth is not an overnight transformation. It is a lifelong journey. Often, we are hardest on ourselves, expecting rapid improvement in habits, skills, or emotional mastery. Learn to embrace the process. If you make mistakes, learn from them and move forward without self-judgment. Celebrate small victories, knowing that every step counts. How patience transforms your life. Practicing patience can profoundly change the way you experience life. At work. When facing a difficult project, patience allows you to focus, problem-solve effectively, and avoid stress-driven mistakes. It fosters perseverance and creativity. In relationships, patience helps you listen with understanding rather than reacting with frustration. It allows for healthier communication and deeper connections. In daily life, whether dealing with delays, unexpected changes, or setbacks, patience prevents negative emotions from taking control. You remain calm, adaptable, and at peace. Embracing patience as a way of life. Patience is not just a temporary skill. It is a lifelong practice that leads to inner peace, stronger relationships, and better decision-making. The more you cultivate it, the more effortlessly you will handle life's uncertainties. Instead of resisting the natural timing of events, you begin to trust the process, knowing that everything unfolds as it should. By embracing patience, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and open the door to a more peaceful, fulfilling life. Tip 10. Trust the process. Trusting the process is about embracing the journey of life with faith and patience, even when the path is unclear or outcomes aren't immediately favorable. This approach is crucial because it helps you navigate life's inherent uncertainties and complexities with a sense of peace and purpose rather than anxiety and frustration. Understanding the importance of trusting the journey is essential for maintaining emotional stability. Life is unpredictable, and many aspects are beyond our direct control. Trusting the process involves acknowledging that every experience, whether good or bad, has a role in our personal growth. This perspective can significantly alleviate stress about future uncertainties and reduce disappointment